Now we will discuss Xiaomi new king of the mid-budget smartphone, the Poco M3. Xiaomi's Poco phone brand continues to grow. It is a mobile phone with a triple camera of up to 48 megapixels, a large 6000 mAh battery, and an 8-core processor. The M3 has a strong spec sheet for its comparatively low price. Currently, Poco M3 can be purchased at a very sweet price. This is $149 for versions 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal memory. While for the version of 4GB of RAM and 128GB of internal memory are available for $169. The Poco M3 comes in 3 color variants: the Power Black, Cool Blue, and Yellow. The Poco M3 has the most outstanding features for its design, especially on the rear. The phone has a rectangular camera module, like other models of the firm. However, Xiaomi wanted to give it a more striking touch by adding a kind of black module that occupies much of the upper area, where you can also see the Poco logo. The front is already a little more standard, with a screen with barely any frames and a drop-type notch in the upper area. The speaker for the calls is also in the upper frame, so it does not take up space on the screen. Another interesting feature is that the Poco M3 has a fingerprint reader on the side, which also acts as a power and lock button. Also, it comes with the dimensions of 6.39 inches height, 3.04 inches width and 0.38 inches thickness. On the front of the Poco M3 smartphone, there is a fairly large screen by modern standards, 6.53 inches. The display received Full HD Plus resolution or 1080x2340 pixels. At the same time, the pixel density per inch was 395 ppi. The Poco M3 stands out for its great battery. It has a capacity of 6000 mAh. This great battery lasts for more than 2 days of use. It also has an 18 watts fast charger. In the performance, there is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 processor, an 8-core chip that has a configuration of 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal memory. There is also a variant with twice the storage capacity, the 128GB. This version can be more useful for those users who usually use their phones to take pictures or store videos or heavy applications. As for the photographic section, Xiaomi has opted for a triple main camera. The main lens has a resolution of 48 megapixels, while the second sensor is a macro camera with a 2 megapixel resolution. It also has a 2 megapixel sensor for depth of field. While for the front camera, it features 8 megapixels. For the conclusions, the appearance and build quality are at a fairly high level, given its segment and cost. I like the groove plastic design on the back of the device. Another positive side is the battery life and the availability of fast charging. In general, Xiaomi Poco M3 is not just the king of the budget segment of smartphones, but also a beautiful, productive device that will delight its owner every day.